Hello guys and welcome to my channel AeroBeast. In this lecture we will discuss about types of load and further we will discuss about support and its type. So going with the types of load, first one is point load or concentrated load. Point load and concentrated load. And second one is distribution load. And third one is uniformly distributed load. And fourth one is uniformly varying load. These are the types of load. So going with the first point, that is point load or concentrated load. So point load or concentrated load, when the load are concentrated at some points on the beam, like this is the reaction and we are applying a W1 load and W2 load. So this is called the point load or concentrated load. So definition is that when the loads are concentrated at some points on beam, then it is called point load or concentrated load. So second one is distributed load. Distribution load or distributed load. So distributed load is that if the load acts on the beam spreads over some area, this is called the distributed load. Like this is the reaction and this is I am putting some load, like so this is the distribution load. If the load acts on the beam spreads over some area, then it is called to be a distributed load. So the rate of loading is not uniform here. Here the rate of loading is not uniform. The rate of loading is not uniform. Here. So the third one is uniformly distributed load. So going with the third one, that is uniformly distributed load. So uniform distributed load is that a uniform distributed load is one which is spread over a beam in such a manner that the rate of loading is uniform along the length. Like I am applying uniform distributed load like that with a uniform manner. W2 R1 reacting R2. Okay, this is the uniformly distributed load. So definition is that uniform distributed load a uniform distributed load is one which is spread over a beam in such a manner that the rate of loading W is uniform along the length. So uniform distributed load is represented by UDL load. Uniform distributed load. It is represented by UDL. Okay, and going with the fourth one. That is uniformly varying load. Uniform varying load. So going with the uniform varying load, if the load is spread over a beam in such a manner that a rate of loading varies from point to point. Like I'm making the diagram. Varies from point to point, like that. The load is varying from point to point. Here load is increasing. Okay, so W load, R1 is the reaction, R2 is the reaction. So definition is that if the load is spread over a beam in such a manner that the rate of loading varies from point to point. So this is the definition of uniform varying load. So uniform varying load is represented by UVL. Uniform varying load. So next one is types of supports. So three types of supports are there, that is a hinged support, roller support, fixed support. First one is hinged support, and second one is roller support, and third one is fixed support. So going with the first support, that is hinged support. A hinged support is the one in which the beam is free to rotate, but translational displacement is not possible. So going with the diagram, like simply I am applying the weight. So a hinged support is the one in which the beam is free to rotate, but translational displacement is not possible. So second one is roller support. Second one is the roller support. A roller support, if the beam is fixed to rotate about the hinge and also translational displacement along the plane of rolling, then the support is to be known as the roller support. Like this is the roller support I am making. Simply I am applying the load here, W. If the beam is free to rotate about the hinge and also translational displacement along the plane of rolling, then the support is called roller support. And the support is called roller support. So third one is fixed support. So fixed support is like that. Third one is fixed. Fixed support. If the support are rigidly supported at two ends, then it is called fixed support. Like fix at both ends. I am applying the field W. So the definition is that the support are rigidly supported at two ends of beam, then it is called fixed support. So in the next lecture we will discuss about NACA series. So if you like this video, please do subscribe my channel